and welcome to the Roy Rogers Riders Club.
Thrill again to the thundering hooves and cattle stampedes, barroom brawls, and shootouts of classic Western features and TV shows. Annie Oakley, Roy Rogers, Gene Autry, John Wayne, and all their cowboy pals and sidekicks roam the West once more. Heroes never die on ComedyMX Channels. They just ride off into the sunset.
The Roy Rogers Show, starring Roy Rogers, King of the Cowboys, Trigger, his golden palomino, and Dale Evans, Queen of the West, with Pat Brady, his comical sidekick, and Roy's wonder dog, Bullet.
What does it look like to you, Will?
I can't rightly tell yet. Nothing. We've searched every part of this mining country.
Maybe we don't know enough about prospecting. Maybe we ought to quit and go back to Nebraska.
Back to Nebraska? Back where everybody will be saying I told you so?
But, Will...
Listen, when I go back home, I'm going to have money, and a lot of it.
Well, it doesn't look like we're going to get it this way.
There's lots of other ways of getting money.
Not even any water left.
I know. And no grub. Come on.
Pat, I told you not to load Nellie Bell down with all that food.
Well, I know we're only going to be gone overnight, but what if something happened? We had to spend 6 or 7 days. You know, 7 days without food makes 1 week. Get it? 7 days in 1 week? A week? 7... besides, I think I can get this thing fixed in a jiffy. Look.
If I ain't mistaken, that's a load of groceries in that contraption.
Sure looks like a lot of supplies, but...
But what? We're hungry, ain't we? And we got guns. Come on.
I think I found the trouble. It'll only take a minute and we'll be off like a hound dog after a possum.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Get your hands up, both of you.
What's the idea?
Just keep your hands up, that's all. Lou, start unloading them groceries and put them on the pack horse.
Now, what's this all about?
We haven't eaten in quite a spell, and it's a lot of grub you got there.
Is that the only reason you held us up?
Yeah. We've been running into a lot of bad luck prospecting. Our grub stick ran out.
Then why didn't you come up peacefully and tell us? You don't have to turn outlaw just because you run into a little bad luck.
Yeah. Nellie Bell's carrying too much anyways. We'll be glad to give you some grub.
Get your pack horse and we'll help you load up. Pick up your gun.
Well, I reckon they were just desperate. Then again...
Well, they're certainly not professional outlaws.
We sure thank you, and we're sorry.
That's okay. But remember what I said. You're both young and you have a long life ahead of you. So don't take the wrong road now just because you've run into a little hard luck.
Come on, I'll load you up.
Well, good luck to both of you.
Same here.
Thanks, and we won't forget this.
Come on, let's go.
One of those boys is okay, but the other one still acts funny.
Yeah. Roy, it looks like you and me is going to have to go on a diet.
Well, let's don't worry about that now. Let's get started.
Well, this looks like as good a spot as any to set up housekeeping.
Yeah, deserted mine in town. I wonder if they took all the gold out.
If it's deserted, you can bet the loads are all played out.
Well, it's worth trying, ain't it?
You still bent on prospecting? Haven't you had enough?
Listen, I told you I ain't going home broke, and I mean it. Well, we'll talk about it later. Let's get these supplies unloaded and cook some grub.
This bacon smells good.
We're gonna be mighty snug in here. If we have any luck at all, we're gonna be sitting pretty.
Look, Hannah. Ghost town.
We ain't the only ones here, Joe. Look at them horses.
Yeah. I reckon some folks got here first. Well, now that's going to be real neighborly. Get up. Whoa! Come on, dear. Now, Hannah. Hannah, you're not that old.
Oh, speak for yourself, Joe.
Take it easy, Will. We ain't done nothing wrong. Howdy.
Well, howdy, folks. We were just passing by, my wife Hannah and I, and we thought maybe we'd look in. My, it sure smells good in here.
Joe, behave yourself. Don't go hinting around for an invite to dinner.
This is my partner, Will Clement. I'm Lou Woodburn.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Joe Salem, and this is my good wife, Hannah.
How do you do? Why don't you sit down and have some grub with us?
Lou, this grub ain't gonna last long.
You forgetting how we got it? Come on, sit down and make yourselves to home. Don't mind Will, he's kind of hungry.
Well, listen, young fellas, we got some grub in the wagon. Supposing I get some fixins and make you a real mouth-watering apple pie.
Hannah, that's a real smart idea. You know, she's the best cook in 7 counties. Hey, reckon I can wash up first?
We ain't got any water either.
Why, we've got a rain barrel full. I'll get you some. And don't you worry about Hannah and me having a place to sleep tonight. We'll bed down the wagon.
Lou, are you gone plumb loco? We ain't got enough for ourselves. You go inviting some family in to eat with us.
Oh, simmer down, Will. You heard what the lady said. She's going to make us an apple pie. And Pop's got plenty of water. They ain't going to take nothing from us.
Well, as I was saying, the land we homesteaded was sandy. No water, no nothing. So we decided to pull out and try someplace else. Hannah and I ain't young any longer, but we're still trying to find us a farm. What are you boys doing here?
Prospecting. We're hoping the gold ain't played out in this vicinity.
Well, as long as you keep trying, that's what counts. I'm going into town in the morning and look up the homesteading situation. Come on, Hannah. Let's hit the hay. Good night, Lou.
Night, Joe.
Good night, Will.
Good night, Lou.
Good night, Hannah.
Good night, Will.
Good night.
I don't think I won another cup, man.
Oh, come on. We don't charge for a refill.
Thanks. This sure is good coffee.
Good. I'm glad you like it. Oh, Roy and Pat must be back in town.
Well, hi there, Willard.
Hi, Roy.
Hi, Dale.
Pat,
How are things?
a little bit slow. Where's the rest of the food? Pat, surely you didn't eat up all those supplies.
Food, supplies. Roy got big-hearted, handed it out to a couple of hungry prospectors.
I suppose you didn't want me to.
Excuse me, mister. Weren't you saying something about hungry prospectors?
Yeah, a couple of young fellas running in hard luck.
Yeah, must be Lou and Will.
You know them?
They're up in that old ghost town with us. And they're still running in hard luck. One of the boys wants to quit and go home. But the other one has got the gold fever real bad. How much do I owe you, ma'am?
Well, now, since you're a new customer, this is on the house.
Well, thank you so much. I reckon I'd better be getting back. I don't like leaving my Hannah alone too long.
Well, just a minute. I don't like to be nosy, but what are you and your wife doing up in that old ghost town? Prospecting, too?
No, we're sort of getting our bearings. We're figuring on homesteading someplace around here.
Well, the county recorder has a map of that territory. He can tell you what land's available.
Well, I'll have to see him some other time. Right now, I'd better be getting back.
Those boys giving you any trouble?
No. One of them's kind of ornery, but he'll grow out of it. Thanks again, ma'am. I'll see you when I get back to town.
Next time, bring your wife with you.
I will. Bye.
Bye.
Dale, there's something wrong someplace.
I feel that too, Roy. You know, I'll bet that old fella hasn't got a cent.
Those young prospectors haven't either. I wonder if they're sharing the food we gave them with the old man and his wife.
Well, there wasn't enough to share in the first place. In the second place, they're not the sharing type.
Well, that old man's proud. He wouldn't ask anybody for anything.
That's why I think we ought to find out what's going on. Those boys almost turned outlaw, and if things go wrong again...
You got me worried. Pat, take over for me while I ride out with Roy and see what's up.
Okay.
And don't try to make up for all that food you gave away.
Who, me? Well, I ain't got no more appetite than a flea. I've been so used to eating right that my poor little old stomach is shrunk down to the size of a wart.
Oh, let's go, Roy.
Boy, oh boy, alone with food at last.
I told you the mines around here are all played out.
Yeah, but prospecting ain't the only way of getting money.
What do you mean?
Wait a minute. Somebody's coming.
Hey, that's the fellow that gave us the grub.
Yeah, wonder what he wants.
Stay here, Bullet.
Well, come right in, folks. Howdy.
You must be Hannah.
Yes, I am, but how'd you know?
Your husband, Joe, was just in my restaurant. I'm Dale Evans, and this is Roy Rogers.
Well, I sure am pleased to meet you both. Where is Joe? I've been expecting him.
Well, he said he was coming right here. As a matter of fact, he left before we did.
Well, them old horses of ours, you know, they're not as lively as yours. Why don't you sit down? I'll fix us a cup of tea.
Thank you.
I clean forgot. We're fresh out of tea.
Oh, that's all right. We were just passing by.
Joe said he was going to stop in town for some supplies. Maybe that's what's keeping him.
He probably stopped by the store.
Hannah, we here. Look at the man. Well, now, this is real neighborly of you to come up and visit my Hannah.
We were riding by and thought we'd stop in and say hello.
Say, that's a real catch of fish you have there.
Yeah, a little flour, some shortening, salt and pepper.
You don't mind if we speak frankly, do you?
No, go ahead.
I've got a hunch those two young prospectors are eating you out of house and home.
Well, they're big fellers, and of course they got big appetites.
Well, that's no reason they should sponge on you.
Why don't you two come into Mineral City with us? Dale can put you up. She has some rooms over a restaurant.
Sure, it'll only be till you find a homestead, and Roy can help you with the county recorder. He knows all the land around here. We'll help you get a good start.
Well, but...
Joe, I think we ought to do it.
Well, what do you say? How about packing up?
Well, supposing I just cook up this mess of fish for us and the boys, and we'll be down just as soon as we finish eating.
We'll be expecting you.
Don't take too long.
Oh, we won't.
All right, what's on your mind?
I'm ready to pull out of here, but like I told you, with a lot of money.
Yeah?
You and I are going to rob the Mineral City Bank.
No. You'll have the sheriff and the posse after us. We'll never get away with it.
Yes, we will. Now listen to what I've got in mind. We'll get the horses first.
I wonder what's keeping them boys.
Well, maybe I'd better go and... Well,
Hello, Joe. Hannah?
what's been keeping you boys? Sit down and have your dinner.
Look, trout. Joe caught him.
Lou and I are going in town for a little while.
Well, as a matter of fact, Hannah and I are, too. Roy and Dale offered to help us find a homestead. Wasn't that nice of them?
Sure was. See, this fish really looks good.
Would you mind doing us a little favor, Joe? Would you and Hannah mind waiting for a while till we got back from town?
Well, we promised Roy and Dale we'd leave just as soon as we finished eating.
We won't be gone long. This won't take long.
Will, can I convince you?
Don't be yellow.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
Give me all the money in that cash drawer.
Yeah. Don't shoot.
Gunshot!
Cowboy excitement! They'll sure need these! Hey, they're the prospectors who give the grub to. What happened? They just tried to hold up the bank.
Pat, go find Roy. He's out looking for a homestead for the Salem.
Right away.
Hurry.
What's the matter, boys?
Get in that cabin. Go on.
What's the matter?
Will's been wounded.
Oh, it's just a scratch.
Well, it'll have to be bandaged. I'll get some hot water.
Joe, you sit down and stay put.
How's it feel?
Feels okay. Now you get over there and sit down with Joe. That sheriff and his posse is going to be here after Lou and me, just as sure as shooting. That bank teller's going to give them our description. But they're not going to get us. You know why? Because you're going to tell them that we got away. Or I'll shoot Hannah.
Will, you can't mean that.
You're out of your mind.
No, I'm not. Nobody's going to put me in jail. Nobody. And Lou, you better ride along with me. You know, you're just as guilty as I am.
You can't mean what you say, Will. Joe and Hannah have been good to us. We can't blame them because we made a mistake.
Lou, I know you're yellow, but if you do anything to spoil what I've got in mind, you'll get it too.
Why don't we make a run for it and leave the Salems alone?
Because we wouldn't get very far. That sheriff and his posse know this country better than we do. We'd be caught in no time.
Well, you're the one who wanted to go home with a fortune.
Shut up. Now get outside and hide them horses. Joe, when the sheriff and his posse get here, this is what I want you to do.
Salem's wagon's still here.
If those two characters are in there with Joe and Hannah...
Well, maybe they ran for it. Let's find out.
All right, Joe. Now get out there. Don't forget what I told you.
I'm glad you're all right, Joe.
Why, what's wrong?
Your two young boarders tried to hold up the bank.
Well, I'll be swiggered.
Have you seen him?
No. They said as long as we were pulling out, they would too.
I wonder what they're palavering about so long. If they try any tricks...
When they leave?
This afternoon? Well, I guess I'd better finish packing up the wagon.
Well, I guess we better try to pick up their trail back on the road.
Yeah.
They've gone. Now, will you let us go?
All right. You and Hannah go on out and get in the wagon. You're driving me part of the way. I'm not taking any chances of that posse bushwhacking me.
But you promised to let him go.
I've had enough out of you.
Oh, no!
Now get on out to that wagon. Now, Joe, you and Hannah get up on that seat and drive toward town. That way we'll avoid suspicion. Remember, Joe, if you don't do what I say, I'll shoot Hannah first. I right, now get going.
Come on. Come on.
Sheriff, we better split up. You and the posse continue on and see if you can pick up their trail.
All right, Roy. Come on, boys.
Come on, Dale.
Ain't you going with the posse?
No, but you are.
Well, just a cotton-picking minute. What's the idea?
Pat, I have a scheme all worked out, so don't spoil it.
Well, I sure didn't figure that we'd be outsmarted by a couple of juvenile delinquents.
Come on, Bullet.
Playing second fiddle to a dog. Nellie Bell, they ain't gonna leave us out of this. Nellie Bell, we ain't gonna make that hill, so we'll stick to the road. I'm gonna cover myself up here now, so either one of you say anything to that driver. You two okay?
Sure.
Well, I'm gonna take a look at the place they were staying. Them two rattlers might have come back. You never can tell.
I didn't like the way Joe acted. I'm going to take a look in there. He's been slugged. Who did this?
Will.
Well, where is he?
In the wagon. He's forcing Joe to drive him.
I'm going after that wagon, Dale. You stay with him. He acts like he's hurt pretty bad. Bullet, stay with Dale.
Let me see this fella.
Pass the wagon?
Just a moment ago, and everything's fine and dandy.
Will's in that wagon, forcing Joe to drive him.
What? I've been hornswoggled. Let's go chase after him.
Now, wait a minute. You better stay here. If Will sees you again, he might start shooting.
Nellie Bell, no matter which way we're heading, that ain't it. So I guess we better stay here. Good night, girl.
Folks, you can continue into town now.
Oh, thank you, Roy.
According to the county recorder, this is the best land available for homesteading.
Oh, it seems too good to be true, Joe.
It's going to be a lot of hard work, but I'm looking forward to it.
We have another surprise for you. Lou.
Hello, Hannah. Hello, Joe.
Oh, hello.
Good to see you, son.
Since Lou has no mother and father, Roy persuaded the sheriff to parole him to you to help you prove your homestead.
Oh, how nice. I always thought Lou was a good boy. What about Will?
I'm afraid he's got to do time. You see, he really turned outlaw. But Lou knows he made a mistake.
I sure do, and I don't know how to thank you.
You just helped Joe and Hannah.
Well, maybe someday the place will be yours, Lou.
Hey, looky here. I've made some of my famous whipped cream cake to celebrate. Yes, sir, there's nothing like whipped cream. Lots of whipped cream on whipped cream cake. That's what I always say about whipped cream cake. Yes, sir. Here's some for you, too, Bullet. I guess you can call me the cream of the crop.
Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Happy trails to you till we meet again.
The Roy Rogers Show, starring Roy Rogers, King of the Cowboys, Trigger, his golden palomino, and Dale Evans, Queen of the West, with Pat Brady, his comical sidekick, and Roy's wonder dog, Bullet.
I've got to hand it to you. You certainly have a way of wrapping up a case and handing it to the jury on a platter.
You can't go too far wrong telling the truth.
Roy, about that $1,000 I owe you, I can't pay it back as soon as I expected.
That's all right, Carl. Take your time. Hey, Bullet, where are you going?
Hi, Bullet. How you doing, boy? Hello, Roy.
Oh, I didn't know you were in town. Looks like you're moving in.
No, I'm just here for a few days while they fix the roof on my house. That storm last week blew half of it away.
Well, that's too bad.
What are you doing here?
Testifying in the Ben Carter case over water rights. Waiting to sell some cattle. Here, I'll take those.
Oh, thank you.
You stay here, Bullet.
Hi, Jim.
Good morning, Dale.
Hi.
Roy. Why didn't you shout? I'd have brought your bags in.
Well, I need the exercise.
Well, howdy.
Hi.
Dale.
Hello, Mr. Oakley.
Say, Roy, I hope you're not in a hurry for that grub stake you owe me. I haven't found any gold yet, but well, I got some real good signs.
Well, you just holler when you strike it rich.
Roy! You're in trouble.
Yeah, Gil Murray's in town and he's hunting for you. Was that bad? Is that bad? Well, you poor trusting pilgrim. He's aiming to gun you down. Why would he want to shoot me?
Well, you're the one that captured him.
It was your evidence that sent him to the pen.
Yeah, I've searched everywhere, and there's not an eye of him. Sign of Sim. Now, take it easy, Sheriff. Back up and start over slowly. Look, Roy, there's no charge against Murray. But if I find him, I can hold him for questioning long enough for you to light out of town. I'm not lighting out anywhere.
Roy, if you meet up with Gil Murray, you're a goner. Not that you ain't as fast as he is, but fate's again you.
Why?
Well, last night I dreamt I was carrying a candle through a dark house and someone snuck up behind me and blowed out the light. Now, that's the worst kind of a omen there is, and you know what that means.
That you shouldn't be afraid in the dark. Now, listen. If anyone's looking for me, you can tell them I'll be available this afternoon at 3 o'clock. Spread that around town.
Be available at 3 o'clock. 11:30. I wonder what time it is.
Any sign of Roy yet?
No, not yet. I'll tell you, Sheriff, he blowed out the candle, somebody did. Worst omen I ever had, and I've dreamt some Lulus in my time.
God blasted, it's wrong. Well, wrong. No law to prevent murder. No law to prevent murder.
Here he comes.
You stay here with Trigger.
Isn't there something we can do?
Not until somebody starts something. You looking for me, Gil?
Yeah. Before I went to prison, you and me had a little talk. I promised you that when I got out, I'd go straight. Remember?
I remember.
Well, I just wanted you to know I can't keep that promise.
Why not?
Gotta eat. Can't find anybody fool enough to hire an ex-convict who used to be a member of the Lassiter gang.
Well, you found one now.
You mean you? No. I didn't come here belly aching for no job.
But I need a hand to ride herd on some cattle.
I'm drifting on to the next state. Oh, and maybe I'll join Lassiter again in Mexico.
The cattle are down in the shipping pens.
Nothing doing. I just wanted you to know why I'm breaking my word.
50 a month in grub. You need a new outfit. Here, let's get something to eat.
Will you look at that? They're going away together friendly.
After this, I wouldn't be surprised to see him riding a grizzly with a rattler for a hackamore.
Roy! Roy! Oh! Roy, don't do it! Don't do... Did you see what he did?
What?
He walked right under a ladder. He's just as good as buried right now. Hey, Roy.
Come over here, Pat.
Hey, where's Gil Murray? I got a letter for him.
Isn't he down at the shipping pens?
No, I couldn't have missed him. With that new shirt he's wearing, he looks like a sunset at which somebody throwed a fried egg.
In fact, this kennel's pretty hot. Will you unsaddle him and cool him out?
Yeah. Wow. Whew. Whoever was riding knew when to get there in a hurry, but they shouldn't have left you all laddered up like this.
Roy, do you think it was wise hiring an outlaw? You know, if anything happens, people are going to blame you for taking him on.
When a man has served his term, he deserves an even break. Besides, nothing's going to happen.
I ain't so sure about that. Last night I dreamt I was being chased by a 6-foot Gila monster. That's almost as bad a sign as having the light blow down.
It wasn't the Gila monster that bothered you. It was that third helping of mincemeat pie you had on top of the pork and beans.
It wasn't neither. It was my dream. I guess I ought to know what I saw. You know, that Gila monster looked just like somebody I know, but I'll be doggone if I can remember who.
Oh, Roy, I'm looking for Gil Murray. Where is he? What do you want with him? Well, the Blue River Stage was held up this morning by a masked bandit answering his description. If he's wearing a mask, what makes you think it was Gil? Well, nobody but him would be found dead in the shirt that he was wearing, even if he did try to hide it under a slicker.
Looks like you took a viper to your bosom, Roy.
Remember, in this country, a man is innocent until he's proved guilty.
Hey, that's my horse! Hey, come back to my horse! Hey, bring me back my horse! Hey, give me my horse!
Gil, where have you been?
Well, Miss Dale asked me to take a load of roofing shingles out to her ranch.
That's right, Roy. We looked for you, but you were gone, so I told Gil to go ahead. I knew you wouldn't mind.
Oh, no, not at all. Sheriff, Dale's ranch is a long way from the Blue Stage Road. If you want to check on Gil's story, well, I'll go hope your said your hope. Go jump in the lake.
Hey, bid me back my horse! Hey, give me back my horse! Give me back my horse! Hey!
Howdy, Mr. Elway. Gil. Well, hello. Ain't you taking a chance speaking to me, Mr. Adams? You're liable to make yourself mighty unpopular around here.
Don't worry about what other people think. It's usually the worst. That's human nature. But, Gil, if you ever need any legal advice, don't hesitate to call on me.
That's right nice of you.
Well, I feel indebted to you for losing your case 3 years ago.
You did your best. Besides, I reckon I had it coming.
Roy.
Any news about that stage holdup?
Not yet.
Didn't the gunman leave a trail?
Yes, he did. The sheriff and I followed it straight into the river. But I'm sure he came back here.
What puzzles me is where did he get a shirt like mine? Storekeeper only had one of them in stock.
He bought it at Hastings Department Store 10 miles from here.
Hastings. The clerk say what he looked like?
No, he didn't remember much about him, except that he was about your size.
It just don't make sense, Roy. I ain't been near Hastings. Besides, why should I buy another shirt?
The sheriff thinks you were trying to throw us off the track by impersonating yourself. And he's going to do a lot more thinking when he finds out an old Indian trail runs from Dale's Ranch straight to the Blue Stage Road.
I didn't do it, Roy.
That's all I want to know.
You mean you're taking my word for it?
Why not? Hi, Sheriff. Anything new about the holdup?
No, Roy. There was nothing taken from the stage that could be traced. The only thing he took was cash.
Hi, Dale. Find out anything about the pinto?
What pinto?
The one at the liver stable. Been ridden to a ladder.
It belongs to the clerk at the hotel.
Jim Willow?
Hey, now we're sitting somewhere. I mean, getting somewhere.
No, Jim Willow was at the dentist when the stage was held up.
Oh,
Frank, if you want to borrow my horse, you might at least ask me politely.
Say, I didn't borrow your battle-aimed horse. I didn't, your lad-dame horse.
Well, somebody took him. I mean, somebody took him. I left him rich to the rothering hoff. Hooch hitch to hooch. Oh, mustard and custard stuff. You got me all mixed up.
Hello.
Hello, Sheriff. The bank messenger's been held up and shot.
Who?
He was dry gulched 2 miles south of town and robbed of $20,000. A rancher brought him into Doc Smiley's.
All right, thanks, Carl. Spud Talbot with Dragos 2 miles south of town. He's over at Doc Smiley's now.
Well, we better get over there quick and see if we can get any information out of him.
See you later, Dale.
Hi, Doc. Could we talk to Bud Talbot?
Yes, but if you come to ask a lot of fool questions, you can march right out of here, right now.
Well, this is really important.
He's a sick man, a very sick man.
Listen, Doc, we know that he's suffering from lead poisoning, but the law just can't wait.
Frank Nelson, where my patient's concerned, I'm the law.
Now, you see here, Will Smiley, if
You two sound like a couple of bawling cats. It'll only take a minute, Doc. How you feeling, Bud?
Oh, pretty fair. I'm kind of worried about Lucy.
Did you get a good look at the varmint that plugged you, Bud?
Sure did. She's expecting company for supper.
Did you recognize him?
Sure did. If I'm not there in time, she's going to raise holy Ned.
Well, who was he?
Gil Murray.
That's just as I suspected.
Listen, you think you can tell her I'm kind of laid up and ain't my fault, Roy?
I sure will. How do you know it was Gil Murray?
That's enough. That's more than enough.
Did he wear a mask?
Sure. But I could tell by his height and build.
What'd I tell you?
If he has a relapse, I won't be responsible.
Oh, pipe down, will you?
He wore the same shirt. I couldn't make a mistake by that shirt.
That's enough for me.
And it's high time, too.
Hey, Roy, you'll try and call her, will you, huh?
Don't worry, Bud. I'll take care of it.
Thanks, Doc. Just a minute, Murray.
Hello, Sheriff. Roy.
I'm arresting you for taking up the bank messenger and gunning him down.
Bank messenger.
Don't play dumb. Bud Talbot recognized that shouting shirt you're wearing.
Look, if I did it, do you think I'd advertise it?
Where have you been for the last couple of hours, Gil?
Now, if you must know, I rode over the North Fork of the river.
Yeah, that's where the stagecoach was held up.
I know that. That's why I went out there, to see what I could find. I'm sick and tired of being accused of things I didn't do.
Anybody see you?
Well,
I did. Gil and I rode back to town together. Oh, Sheriff?
It was your horse at the stage robber road. Now you're giving him an alibi. You can't fool me. You two are in cahoots.
Well, if you wasn't hiding behind that star, I'd bust you in a low.
Who's hiding behind what tar? Now try to nut me in the clothes.
Here, take it easy, Sheriff.
Roy! Roy! I found the horse, and he was all lathered up like he's getting ready to shave.
And the outlaw that held up Talbot did steal him.
and brought him back.
He must be around town here someplace. Come on, Sheriff, we've got work to do.
Thanks, Jim.
Roy, we've gone over this town with a fine-tooth comb, and everybody in it seems to have an ironclad alibi.
Except Carl Adams and Spade Oakley.
Spade left for that gold mine of his last night.
But he could have slipped back into town.
Yeah, maybe. But Carl Adams was working in his office. The janitor saw him through the window.
No, he only saw his coat. It could have been draped over the back of a chair.
Well, thanks, Marshal. I'll tell Roy. Every one of the Lassiter gang is in prison, except Lassiter himself. And he's in hiding somewhere in Mexico.
Well, that means we can count them out.
Well, you two have certainly stirred up a hornet's nest in this here town. They're blaming you, Frank, for not locking up Gil. And they're blaming Roy for hiring him in the first place. I could bust this thing wide open if I could only remember who that Gila monster in my dream looked like.
Going somewhere?
Yeah. Reckon you better get yourself another hand. I'm drifting.
Why don't you wait till the cattle are sold? It's only a few more days.
Nothing doing. I'm leaving now.
Running away's no good. When the going gets tough, that's when you have to face it.
Nobody's making me go, and I ain't running.
What do you want to do, brand yourself as an outlaw? You know what the people think.
I know what I'm doing. Besides, I got my own reasons.
Well, whatever they are, they're not good enough.
They are for me. Nobody's going to keep me from moving if I want it.
I am.
You try it, and I'll drop you, Roy.
Go ahead and pull the trigger. Nobody's stopping you.
Come any nearer, I'm warning you. Don't do it, Roy. I'll shoot you.
Wait a minute, Gil. Now listen. You're sticking your head right into a noose.
It's my head. I'll do what I want with it.
Listen, Gil. I need you to stay right here to help me solve this case.
All right, Roy. I'm convinced. I'll stay. You know, you got a mighty persuading way about you. Here. Thanks.
If someone in town is impersonating Gil, that stolen money ought to be showing up pretty soon.
Well, hi, Roy. Hi. Well, you're just the man I want to see.
Hi, Oakley.
Well, here's that grub stake you loaned me. You know, it looks like I made a real strike. And if it pans out, I'm going to cut you in.
Thanks.
But don't say anything about this to anyone until I get back from Reno. I want to make sure I got it sewed up tight.
When are you leaving?
Well, as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I get back. And thanks again for the loan. Bye.
Bye.
Roy, you don't think Oakley could be tied in with this, do you?
I don't know, but I'd sure like to take a look at that mine.
Roy? Roy?
The bank messenger just died.
What? Some of the fellas are so riled they're going to string Gil up.
They're saying if it hadn't been for you, Bud Talbot would still be alive. And if you try to interfere again, they'll turn on you, too.
Deal. Find Gil and take him to your ranch. Pat, you and Will will see if you can hold up that mob, and Carl and I'll get the sheriff.
All right, inside.
Sheriff! Sheriff, there's a lynch mob. Hey, Gil, what are you doing here?
You know of a better place to get away from a lynch mob?
What'd you lock him up for, Sheriff?
What do you expect me to do? He walked in here and admits pulling those stick-up jobs. Pin a medal on him?
You mean that he confessed?
Gil, this is no time to play games. Why don't you tell him the truth?
Sure. I'll tell him the same thing I told him before. I was just using you for a cover.
You're lying.
You sure are a sucker, Roy. Give you a hard luck story, you fall for it like a ton of bricks. You know, you ain't half as smart as you think you are.
That's enough out of you, Murray. I ain't hit a prisoner yet, but I'm sure right on the verge. Now, get out of here, both of you, before I lose my temper and forget I'm a lawyer for officers, a sheriff.
Well, Roy, looks like I'll have to cancel my trip. Naturally, I'll stay here and defend Gil if he wants me as his attorney.
You mean you're going to leave town?
Well, my cousin offered me a job with his firm. In fact, he sent me an advance in salary. Oh, which reminds me, Roy. Here's that $1,000 I owe you.
Thanks.
Well, I'd better get back and tell the boys about Gil being locked up before any trouble starts.
Hello. Joe's Grill? Is Roy Rogers there? Never mind. Say, the sheriff's looking for you.
He's not in his room, and oh, there you are. Hey, what did you do with Gil Murray?
What did I do with him?
Yeah, now, don't try to tell me you didn't bring him out of jail.
Bring him out of jail. Has he escaped?
Leave the soup. Throw him the coop. You're going to get right on his trail and bring him back.
Okay, but wait till I put this $10,000 where it'll be safe.
$10,000?
Yeah, I just closed my cattle deal. Put that in your safe for me, will you, Jim?
I can put it in, but it won't do no good.
Why?
The lock's busted.
Well, put it up in my room. Bring me the key.
I'll meet you at the South Bridge with a posse, Roy.
If you ask me, I don't think Gil's left town yet. He's probably laying low till dark. We better start searching here. Sheriff, you and Pat take one side of the street, and I'll take the other. Carl, you and Oakley cover the alley in case he tries to get out that way.
Right. Here's your key. Put the money in the desk.
Here's my key, Dale. Now, you know what to do. In exactly 10 minutes, go upstairs. I'll stick around outside and watch my chance and come up the back way.
Right.
That'll peep out of here and get inside. Move. Sit up.
Remembered who that Gila monster looked like. It was Carl Adams. Well, mustard and custard. I'm a prophet. A sure enough, honest to goodness wiseheart. I dream futures.
Gil, I'm sure glad this is all straightened out.
So am I. Roy, I don't know how to thank you for clearing my name with the law.
You don't need to.
Who would have thought it was Carl Adams?
Oh, he's been gambling and losing money for a long time. He finally got himself in a corner.
When Gil came along with that shirt again, Carl Adams saw a chance to make himself some money and blame it on to Gil.
Yeah, but what I can't understand is why you would confess to something you didn't do.
Well, Roy's giving me a break was getting him in a jam. Least I could do was try and get him out of it.
We'll see you out at the ranch later.
Right.
Bye.
Which only goes to prove that a little faith does more than all the talking in the world.
Yes, sir, Dale. That's exactly my philosophy. Well, see you.
He's going to have to take a bath this week whether he wants to or not.
That blasted painter's leaving buckets and ladders around where a body can walk into.
Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Happy trails.